Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by promoter Ben Shalom here in Bournemouth. Ben, a successful night, a great night, a raucous atmosphere. Let's just work our way. Raucous, let's go with that.
Is it raucous or is it raucous?
Oh, it might be raucous, mate. It's been a long night, it's been a long week. But we've had a great week here in Bournemouth. Yeah, straight into it. Chris Billam-Smith with a points victory over Usyk-Chamberlain at the end there. Just talk me through that fight.
Incredible fight. We knew it was going to be a war. We know what Billam-Smith is like. The question was Usyk-Chamberlain. He's actually never fought 12 rounds before, so for him to go and do that, it didn't look like that. And I think his eyes, got busted open early on, and for him to continue, what a warrior and what a fight he gave us. And I thought it was actually a lot closer. For me, it was a bit closer than what the scorecards were. But in the end, a great fight. Obviously, Chris, deserving winner, and what an atmosphere. And amazing for the cruiserweight division. Chris
winning tonight. Before the fight, there was a lot of talk about the potential Richard Riakporhe bout. Do you think we could see that rematch now?
Maybe. I think Richard wants to fight for a world title this year. That continues to focus. We think we can make that happen. And that rematch will probably happen one day down the line. But I think right now, Chris will have his eyes on things. We want to bring Chris back to Bournemouth. We think it was so good. Why wouldn't we? Obviously, we might not get the weather again, but it's incredible. And Richard's got his own plans, but what a division at the moment. And Isaac will come again. Lawal and Dubois fight for the British in September, October, and there'll be opportunities.
The debut of Mr. Benjamin Whittaker. In the first round, he showed us all what to expect, that flashy showboaty style. In the second round, he got the job done.
100%. So happy for him. Proud of him as well. A lot of expectation. It's been a long time waiting for his debut, and then he did it in style. Did it in a true Ben Whittaker style. And he's built for it. You know him. His mentality is another level. He doesn't flinch. He's already had visions of stadiums. He's already we all talk about ring walks and this and that. But he came out tonight, and the crowd weren't sure because of how he is. But by the end, everyone was glued to him, and they were cheering him. He's going to be a superstar of British boxing, 100%.
We didn't even get to see 2 rounds of him because he was stopped so early in that second, Ben. But everybody's had a
one punch Kronk style, and that's what Sugar's talking about.
And that's it. And just to touch on that, I asked Sugar, he hasn't tried to take away from Ben's flashy showboat style. He's just tried to add to it. How key and how happy as a promoter does that make you to know that he's kept that within his skill set?
Certain trainers are sometimes very, very difficult to work with. Not all of them, but some are, because they don't understand the promotional side of it. Sugar knows it. Sugar is a promoter himself, but he knows why would he stop something that is so unique about Ben. He wants to encourage it. He wants to make him a better fighter. He wants him to be sensible. But at the same time, he knows what sells. And Ben Whittaker sells. And Sugar Hill knows that. And the combination works inside and outside the ring.
People having a taster of tonight, Ben, with regards to Ben Whittaker, I'm sure he'll want to get out quickly. We only saw less than 2 rounds, like I say. What is the plan for him? With us talk earlier in the week of him potentially being on the Joshua Usyk 2 card. Is that looking likely, or?
I think so. We've got a few bits to work through. Obviously wanted to see how he came through tonight. It's only in 3 weeks. A few things to do over the next few days, but want him out very, very quickly. I want to get him to Birmingham. I know he loves Wolverhampton, and he's got a big support from down there, and Frazer's from around the corner as well. And I think he's going to fill arenas. I think he's going to be a superstar, and incredible to see tonight, because not only him but Frazer Clarke as well. We tried to give him rounds after the criticism of Carnbrook and the late replacement. We thought, let's get Bracamonte, and he's done 7 rounds or 10 rounds with Jarrell Miller. He's done a lot of rounds with a lot of people. He's 22 stone. He's hard to get out of there. And he dispatched on him in the second round with a bad hand, or was a bad hand. So for him as well, is someone that we're heavily invested in and think he's going to have a massive future, and another fan favourite. So very, very good night for both of them.
Just to work on a couple of other guys, Hassan Azim, again a great show. Maybe blew his gasket a little bit in the first round looking for that stoppage, but again coming through against a very tough and durable opponent.
I saw him after, and he was devastated. He said, Ben, he's devastated. He was saying sorry and this and that. I was like, Hassan, if you'd have knocked him out in the first round, you'd have learned nothing. We wouldn't have got anywhere. The fact is, you fought in front of a full arena tonight. You got the rounds in. You had a tough fight against a very, very tough opponent. Yes, he was loading up towards the end, I think. Overexcitement. He's 21 years old. People forget he's nearly as young as Adam at 20. And amazing power. I think he's going to have a very, very bright future, and those rounds will be key going forward.
Just a word on Caroline Dubois as well, coming in doing what she was expected to do, but people will want to see her step up now, and somebody who is maybe a bit more game and wanting to challenge her to look for a victory themselves.
Understood on that, but it's not just about the opponents that you're fighting in the ring, it's the arena, it's the atmosphere. She's a 21-year-old woman that has never fought professional up until last year, end of last year. There's nerves there. It takes time. Like, she's fighting in hundreds of thousands of people. She's got an expectation on her shoulders of being the next superstar in British boxing. So, of course, we can all see her abilities here, but you know, let her develop, let her progress, let her get used to it. And I think she is, and she enjoyed it tonight.
Right, Ben, I know you've got to shoot off, so I appreciate your time as always. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Bournemouth, and thank you for speaking to me in ID Boxing.
Thank you. Cheers.